Hello, I wanted to show you something that I got on eBay. I'm a I'm a guy who is not rich, but really works very hard to follow his dreams. One of my dreams was to own a copy of Fender Bender, and I got it, and it was $30. Another one of my attempts, one of the things I wanted to do was collect all the Sha-Na-Na solo albums, and I did that. I don't think there are many people who really feel that way. It's not like a Picasso or a Bob Dylan first edition, first pressing of an album. But I have my things. And one of those things is the show Turn On from February of 1969 on ABC. The show was a skit comedy announced by a robot and against a white background. So unlike Laugh-In, they didn't have heads popping out of the wall telling these lame jokes, and there was no girl in a bikini dancing around, but there were a lot of innuendos in the show. And the fact that these innuendos were so overt meant that a lot of the people who were showing it on the East Coast when it premiered as a replacement show saw the show before the first commercial break and said nope. So the first commercial break went by, and a lot of networks just said nope, we're going to show a test pattern or something, which they did. People on the West Coast didn't get to see the show at all because by then, it would normally have aired in the same slot 3 hours later, but it didn't make it. So there was a little clip about a few years ago that was shown in the history of television. There was a show called The History of Television, and you could see about 15 seconds of the show Turn On, but you couldn't see the whole thing. There were at least 2 episodes made. There might have been 3. I'm in the beginning of my research, but I did find on eBay first a press release written January 24th, 1969, talking about how this show is just going to be crazy. It's going to be great. I'll read a little bit if you want to hear the whole thing. We can talk or whatever. The creators of Turn On are executive producer George Schlatter and producer Digby Wolfe. They're intelligent, ingenious, creative men, but you'll know they must also be insane. The repertory company includes 13 young comedians and comediennes. The techniques involve the very latest of graphics, caricatures, filmed living human beings, cartoons, jokes which are spoken or otherwise, electronic sounds that could never be made by a human, a screen which splits in quarters so 4 gags can run simultaneously, and a pace so fast that it challenges human comprehension. That's just like a couple paragraphs. And as I said, Tim Conway, who you know from the Carol Burnett show, did this before then. He was in a couple movies and some television shows before then, before he did Turn On, and then slightly before he joined the cast of the Carol Burnett show, and was a beloved comedian for a generation. So I have this ABC premiere thing right there. And then in the same package, they sent me this, which is people in radio will know that this is a press release that probably went out via, there was a what was it called? A wire. So a news wire. And so all the radio stations and the TV shows at the time had little boxes that were constantly printing out stuff, constantly. And if you watch the movie All the President's Men, the original one. Well, I don't think that they did another one, but with Robert Redford and Dustin Hoffman. At the end of the episode, they actually show a newswire printing out the fact that, you know, all these indictments and stuff like that. So that's what this is. And it's talking about New York AP. Several ABC TV outlets have canceled the comedy show Turn On, describing it as vulgar or just plain dirty. Among the stations, the show, which stars Tim Conway, premiered Wednesday night on the ABC network and won less than rave reviews. The New York Times' Jack Gould called it one half the length and one half the quality of NBC's Laugh-In. Producers also turned out Turn On. Cynthia Lowry, Associated Press television writer, noted the show's double entendres and frankly blue jokes. So I got that. If you want to see the whole thing, I'm going to try to print out copies and put them on my website. But I just wanted to show you that I got that, and that my bête noire for this year, by the end of this year, I would like to see both episodes. And I called the Paley Museum, and they didn't have it. I have yet to call the Paley Museum in Los Angeles. I sent something to ABC, and they haven't gotten back to me yet, but when they do, I will tell you. Anyway, that's what I'm doing while I'm looking for a job.
Deep in the ground you fear, like you were never here. Like footprints in the sand, the tide will wash away the sum of all you were. Real as the moment that they put you in the ground. Real as the days when you were making that sound. You look down, your chest is heaving. You look around, no one is grieving. People smile, it's hard believing it's the real you. You make sounds just like we're hearing. You touch the ground, no devil's nearing. You wonder why she doesn't see or hear or feel you. It isn't love, it's never lust. It's like she's mourning the virile man you were. She makes a cross across her chest, some kind of pagan thing, your best guess. It's like a cross or something, and it must mean something to her. And not a florist to stall. Try to find people who are willing to carry your pall. I reassure you that my goal here is true. All things are passing and you will pass too. felt it coming, but no one was listening at all. Why didn't she call? Why didn't she call? Deep in the ground you feel like you were never here, like footprints in the sand. The tide will wash away the sum of all you were. Realize the moment that they put you in the ground. Realize the days when you were making that sound. Every iteration gonna rise and fade, each left to biodegrade, like smoke billows in wind. Maybe some lingering memory. Nothing is. Realize the moment that she put you in the ground. Realize the days when you were making that sound. Deep in the ground you fear, like you were never here, like footprints in the sand. The tide will wash away the sum of all you were. Realize the moment that they put you in the ground. Realize the days when you were making that sound. Every iteration gonna rise and fade, each left to biodegrade, like smoke billows in wind. Maybe some lingering memory. Nothing is. Realize the moment that she put you in the ground. Realize the days when you were making that sound. When I was 5, my Kim and I pooled our coins to see what we could buy at Nancy's Candies on a summer day, alive to her somehow. We walked among the ruins of our lives, the sunny street where innocence survived, our mutual defenses from the side. If I could talk to her today, and if she still remembered anyway, that when she left a hole in me, and sometimes it appears, and you can see a beating heart inside, when winding roads and sunshine are applied. Look carefully, you'll see it never died.